where the wave of her hand unscathed shimmered and disappeared around us. We clung to each other against the blackness of the unnatural night. Her stars shone about us, above us, and beneath our feet. It did not matter any longer, for she was world enough for me, and if this was the passion of death, then I died most willingly. Her kisses burned me, seared me as the kiss of a frozen blade, as the lightning of her embrace made my body scream. There was neither hot nor cold, pain nor pleasure, but something which was all that and something more, as we danced upon the air in the oldest dance of all. I plunged my very life into her depths, shaking as my own lightning shot forth in response to her whirlwind. When I thought I could take no more, she drove me further with her frenzy. "Now, my brave warrior, I shall give you that which your father refused and your brother had no right to claim. Immortality." Once more I was myself, and yet I was more. And still the passion grew until I thought I must explode. Yet further and further she drove me, to the point where life and death are one. As I began once more to pour forth my very soul into her, I felt those sharp, white teeth rip into my throat, and the light crescendoed around me until there was left only darkness. I wanted to float off into that happy darkness, for there was nothing left of me. Whatever there had been of Dubhghall Mac Cu had been drained utterly, gratefully, and without regret. And into the sweet sleep of death I drifted willingly, until she called me back. It was her will alone which opened my physical eyes, and her will which bade them focus to see her mouth freshly scarlet with my blood. What a beautiful colour, I thought, as I began to drift back into the comfortable silence. "No, my brave warrior," she whispered huskily into my ear. "You shall not die. Trust me. I have tasted the she-blood within you, nearly drained it all. Now let me suckle you as your mother never could, and take back your life, a new life, immortal as the she from which you sprang." Like a newborn kitten, its eyes not yet open, I found her wrist and began weakly to drink. What came forth was neither hot nor cold, but both at once, and gave me strength with each small swallow I managed as its power worked its magic upon me. The taste was strangely familiar, salty and sweet, as I paused to let it play over my tongue. "Do not stop, my dark one. You must be filled, even as you have filled me." Dubhghall is a mighty warrior, trained by Skye herself. What is more, he has been made immortal by the Morrigan, who has taught him to feast on the blood of his enemies. And because he is the grandson of Lugh, no fire nor light can harm him. But in this time of Roman rule, the Britons cry out for justice, and Dubhghall must decide whether to answer their call when he finds himself caught between the soldiers of Rome and the warriors of Boudica. Son of Air and Darkness by S. P. Hendrick. Available now from Pendraig Publishing.